talked about this in another video where did the Detroit Lions purposely not get Aidan Hutchinson help because they wanted him to earn his money. And one of the commenters, I said in a video, him bringing it up made me realize that, hey, maybe I should do a video on it. So check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. And that's why I be saying, like, for them not to go out there and get no help at, pass rusher, whether it's you not want to spend the 20 on Josh Sweat, whether it's not want to spend the 30, 35 plus compensation on Trey Hendrickson. It was rumored, and I think it was true that they was trying to get Myles Garrett, and I get it. Myles Garrett is a different monster. You're going to give up assets to get a generational talent. Cleveland ain't give them up smartly enough where it don't matter. They don't have a quarterback. They didn't give them up. All right? So that was that, right? So for the most part, they were supposed to trade up and get James Pierce.
Turn right onto Court Road.
That didn't happen. I'm not sure what he's doing in Baltimore. Still early. But that didn't happen. Okay. So I just think for the most part, they not as a turkey walking across the street.
In 4.5 miles, turn right into the parking lot.
Oh, I made it. But but yeah, that could be interesting that they want to get Hutch money so they ain't have to pay him as much. So they go out there and get a Hutch, a Joey Bosa, and he show up, or they go out there and get him a Myles Garrett, and they got to pay him. They go out there and get a Micah Parsons, he get a whole bunch of sacks. They got to pay him. So they probably want him to have an average year, 10 sack year, 8, 9 sack year, so they can say they don't justify giving that 47, 48 million. They cheap. They cheap. This is a theory of mine. They cheap. They know they go out there and get him some real help. Josh Sweat, that would have been a speeding ticket. That would have been a speeding ticket. Literally, that 20 million wouldn't have been shit compared to what you had to get a Micah Parsons, a Trey. And I know he ain't them. We went over his stats, but you just need somebody on the other side to be honest. Kind of like Ndamukong Suh, they just needed somebody to be Cliff Averill to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go out there and get Mike and Aidan, or you ain't got to go out there and get a Nick Bosa and who else out there who can rush the passer? Whoever, TJ Watt. You need to get TJ Watt and Aidan Hutchinson. You need somebody else out there that can consistently beat one-on-one. That's it. You need somebody to go out there that can beat you one-on-one. So they can't double Hutch every time. See, Aleem McNeil is a good guy. Bam, up the middle. Now if we can get somebody else on that other side, like a Josh Sweat or somebody like that, or a young guy, and maybe they should have moved up and got Abdullah Carter and gave up all them assets to get him. Maybe they should call the Giants about Kayvon Thibodeaux. But like I continue to say, I don't think they really want to give Hutch so much help. We really have a breakout year and they got to pay. But I feel like when you got guys playing in Detroit, you got to pay top dollar to keep them here. That's why Ndamukong Suh was on his sorrow tour, or his throw Detroit up under the bus tour. The Lions, not the city. He loved the city. That's why he's saying what the hell he's saying. Yeah, he wanted to get paid more than Stafford, and which was he was a better player than Stafford, but Stafford was a more important player. He wanted to get paid that bad amount of money, and understandably so. We all want to be big ballers. All right? But at the same time, you had to pay him to stay. You had to overpay him to stay. Ben Wallace, you had to overpay him to stay. And I mean overpay him based on not what the market dictates, not what Chicago paid him, not what Miami paid Ndamukong Suh. You had to pay him based on what you was willing to offer him. So that's the thing about it. So, and I don't envision them allowing I don't envision them allowing an Ndamukong Suh to leave. I don't see it. I don't envision them allowing that to happen. I mean, Aidan Hutchinson from the dirt, from here. I mean, but we'll see. And it's on, he had a sack today, and he got rolled up a little bit today on an illegal chop, on the chop block. It's illegal, but come with the territory. But I think they didn't want to really get him no help because they want him to maximize what he can do this year. You was coming off the injury. You didn't have the year that you had the year before last. They go $40 million. Be happy with it. But you got to understand too. Excuse me. That when these guys go to different markets, when they go to different markets, they make more money. So I can get to Dallas, I can get to New York. You know what I'm saying? When I get to those important markets, I can syndicate across the country and make even more money. I always say this: the difference between Sauce Gardner and what's the brother's name? Derek Stingley. Stingley just as good, if not better, but Gardner is in the New York market. Now, is there other things that can even it out for Stingley? Yeah, I mean, you like the Houston weather better. You like the Houston culture better. Depending on who you are, a guy like Jack Campbell probably loves staying in Detroit. Some days off, go up north, go hunting. He got the money and the bread to do so. He probably love that shit.
In 1 mile, turn right into the parking lot.
He probably love that. But it's depending. Like me personally, the whole Houston lifestyle thing, that ain't for me. That's just me personally. I'm good. I'm not a party dude, man. Every now and again, I travel, have some good time, have some drinks, or every now and again I might pop out. That's me. Some people might just love the party life. Houston is for you. But that's just me. But it is what it is, though. But hey, let me know what y'all think about the theory. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. But other than that, man, keep supporting, keep sharing. I enjoy doing this. So hopefully y'all enjoy the videos, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, man, we on to the Baltimore Ravens, so that should be fairly fun. Peace.